Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I know today's intro is different, but I wanted to keep this intro very short and I didn't want to put up, oh my god, I am so pale. What is this light? Wait, let me fix that. Okay, that's a little better, I guess. So I didn't want to keep this intro very long. I wanted to keep it very short and I didn't want to put the setup or set the camera for such a short time. Okay, just call me lazy. Simple as that. I was being lazy. So today's video is yet another episode of Let's Upcycle. So in today's episode of Let's Upcycle, I'm going to be transforming my track pants into a two-piece outfit. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. To start off, it's a pretty basic track pant. The reason I wanted to upcycle it was only because of the neon stripes. Thought they would look cool as a two-piece set. Materials: track pant, elastic or lace for the waist, scissors, measuring tape, thread, chalk. Procedure: I first wore the track pant and marked how long I wanted it to be. I then drew a line 1 inch below the previous mark with a measuring tape for seam allowance and cut it. I used the cut leg piece. Cut leg piece, lol. Reminds me of this uncle for some reason.
Chicken leg piece, 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 chicken leg piece.
Anyways, I used that as a template for the other leg and cut that as well. Then I stitched the 1 inch hem to finish off the pants. I used safety pins to keep the folds in place while stitching. That was a pretty clean stitch. I repeated the same for the other leg. I passed the lace through the waistband and I was done with the pants. For the top, I used the leftover fabric from the bottom of the track pant. I wanted the stripes to be on either sides of the top, aligning with the pant, just like the stars. That's important, right? Or else my efforts are meaningless.
My efforts are meaningless if the stars are not aligned.
I wanted to cut it like a tube top but with straps. I marked 2 to 3 centimeters away from the stripes and drew a line and cut straight up. I did the same with the other piece as well. Now all I had to do was stitch them together so that I have one long continuous piece for the front of the top. I draped the fabric around my upper body before stitching them together and took one of the two pieces and seam ripped it apart because I wanted it to be a little tight to fit better. Now while I'm at it, let's talk a little. I don't understand why people hate seam ripping. Like, I've always seen people on YouTube ranting about how it is their least favorite thing to do. I mean, it is a pretty subjective thing, but I really enjoy seam ripping. I find it so satisfying and fun. I don't know if that makes me a weird person. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But do I care? No, because I purely enjoy it. Yada yada yada, I can go on with that. Let's cut to what's important. I kept the ripped piece aside to be used later, and this is what I had. I kept both the pieces together to get an idea of how it's gonna look. I then draped the top again and marked how long I wanted it to be, marked 1 inch below, drew a line, and cut it. I used the same piece as a template for the other piece. Marked, kept a little extra just in case, and cut that as well. I stitched them together to be one continuous piece. And that's me doing the other side. Once I was done with it, I wore the top to check how much I had to tighten it up and accordingly made the markings. I flipped it inside out, secured it with safety pins, stitched right down the line, and cut the excess fabric away. I wanted the top and bottom of my top to look very clean, so I just cut about an inch wide tape out of the leftover fabric and stitched it together to make one long tape of fabric. Yes, the setup has changed. I'll tell you all the story in a minute. I attached the tape to the top like so, good sides kissing using pins to keep them in place. So while I'm at it, here's what happened. It was getting really late in the night and I wanted to watch TV and spend time with my family, but I also wanted to stitch because I was on a roll. I shoot my videos upstairs, so I decided to get my sewing machine down so that I can do both the things simultaneously. More like best of both worlds. Nostalgia. Anyways, this is what I had at the end of that. And now I just had to fold it like so and stitch it, turning the top inside out. I did that off camera and this is what I had at the end of it. Pretty clean, huh? Now I repeated the same for the bottom of the top. This is how the top looks so far. It looks quite complete, but I had the straps to stitch on as well. I cut long and wide pieces of the same fabric out, folded it in half, good sides kissing, and used pins to keep them in place while stitching. Sorry for the stupid angle, I didn't realize it back then. Really sorry. I stitched one side of the tube close. Now with the help of the stick, I turned the tube inside out like so. I did the same for the other strap as well. I wore the top and marked where I wanted the straps to be and attached them using pins. I flipped the top inside out and stitched the straps on with the back stitches. And I was done. Here's the before and after. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video a lot. The most fun I had was to shoot that outdoor part. It was amazing. Special thanks and shout out to Nevila Vas for shooting that video. It was just amazing. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. The handle is in the description. Make sure to tag me if y'all make this outfit. I don't think anyone will make it, but if y'all do, make sure y'all tag me. Thanks guys for watching this video. See y'all in the next video. Bye.